I have been asked by a couple of my subscribers if I'd make a video about the verification of President Obama's birth certificate by the state of Hawaii to Ken Bennett, the Secretary of State in Arizona. I waited for a few days to gather all the information I could about it. And what I can say for sure is that Hawaii did not verify President Barack Obama's long-form birth certificate. Here's an article that appeared on ArizonaFamily.com. It says Bennett says that he received verification of the president's birth certificate, but reading just the first 3 paragraphs of the article, it says Secretary of State Ken Bennett said Tuesday evening that he had received an email from the officials in Hawaii which he believes contains the information he sought to verify President Barack Obama's birth certificate. By requesting the verification, I can now report to thousands of constituents that we did what can be done, and he is qualified to be on the ballot, Bennett said. Bennett said that he had not actually opened the email as of 7 p.m., but he was confident that it contained the information that he asked for. Well, it did not. You notice he says, by requesting the verification, I can now report that Obama is qualified to be on the ballot. Well, we've all been asking for over 4 years whether Obama is qualified to be on the ballot or not, whether he is eligible to be president, and we've yet to obtain proof that he was even born in the state of Hawaii. Now here's what Ken Bennett actually asked the state of Hawaii. Quote, "Please verify that the attached copy of the certificate of live birth for Mr. Obama is a true and accurate representation of the original record in your files." Now that was what he requested on March 30th. He had to go back and forth with the officials in Hawaii until finally on May 22nd, they mailed him a watered down verification, but they did not certify that what Barack Obama published on the White House servers is an exact copy of what Hawaii has in their records. You'll notice here, stamped right on the long-form birth certificate, a statement by Alvin T. Anaka, the state registrar. It says, "I certify this is a true copy or abstract of the record on file in the Hawaii State Department of Health." This is a dual-purpose stamp. True copy is intended for it being on the long-form birth certificate, or being an abstract would apply to the short-form certification of live birth. But it appears that they've used the artistic meaning of abstract. So this statement is false. The use of the word abstract in the artistic sense has no business on a legal document. This is the actual verification of birth sent to Ken Bennett. 12 vital statistics of the event. He says a birth certificate is on file in the Department of Health indicating that Barack Hussein Obama was born in Honolulu, Hawaii. The way that liberals think it's quite possible that he simply means that there is a birth certificate in the Department of Health in Honolulu, Hawaii, indicating that Barack Hussein Obama II was born. He's got Barack Hussein Obama's name listed. He's got the correct certificate number listed, the time of birth listed. He doesn't state the date that Barack Obama was born on. No month, no year. Puts down the name of the hospital, Kapolani Maternity and Gynecological Hospital. Puts down the age of the father at 25. The birthplace of the father in Kenya, East Africa. But he didn't deem it important to include the name of the father here. The age of the mother, the birthplace of the mother, but again, didn't deem it important to list the name of the mother. The date the signature of the parent was placed on the document, the date the signature of the attendant was placed on the document. Notice it does not say physician, but merely an attendant. And the date accepted by local registrar. You might recall that on his short form certification of live birth, it said date filed by local registrar, not the date accepted. Then he goes on to say, additionally, I verify the information in the copy of the certificate of live birth for Mr. Obama that you attached with your request matches the original record on our files. So in other words, he is not claiming that the birth certificate that Barack Obama posted on the White House servers is a true copy of a birth certificate in Hawaii, but only that the information on it can be found in the vital records in Hawaii. He then goes on to say, I certify the information contained in the vital record on file with the Department of Health was used to verify the facts of the vital event. It's quite possible that all they have in their files is a mail-in birth registration. It's quite possible that the mother was simply given a postnatal examination at the Kapolani Maternity and Gynecological Hospital. Not that the birth actually took place there. Again, even the age of the father is wrong. Here is an alien registration card that was filled out by Barack Hussein Obama Sr. on September 25th, 1962. And it states, right in his own handwriting, I was born on June 18th, 1934. So he would have been 27 years old, not 25. The only conclusion that we can draw from this is that this document, which was placed on the White House servers, and Obama declared this to be a copy of his actual long-form birth certificate, is a fraud. The state of Hawaii has only verified the information on it, not the actual document itself, even though they put an official stamp on there. So this document is a forgery. Why didn't they just take what they actually had and copy it onto a piece of paper like they claimed that they had done. Either they don't actually have a long-form birth certificate for Obama, or the one that they do have has information on it that Barack Obama doesn't want us to know. Thanks for listening.